Okay, hello and welcome. I just finished watching Black Adam, and it is a movie that does exist. This movie was okay. It was okay. It's not great. It's not horrible. Which is strange for me going into the movie. I was expecting it to be a horrible piece of trash. And I think that's fair. I think that assessment is fair, given the fact that I've seen all the live action DCEU movies, and all of them are fucking horrible. Don't even fight me. They're all bad. Let's like go down that road, right? Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman 2, Man of Steel, Justice League. They're all pretty bad. Bad films. This movie does a good job of being okay. It's very standard movie. It's very tropey. In fact, it's probably one of the most tropey superhero films I've watched in a long time. It's almost like this film should have been made a decade ago. Like this film was made in a different era, but it's been being made now. It's crazy. There are things that annoy me in the film, specifically a lot of tropiness parts of it. Like you can pick them out immediately if you've watched a lot of films like this, like long exposition rants. You have boring stereotypical characters. You have a villain that's the same as your protagonist, and they do punchy thing. They have the same powers. Very tropey. They have the crystal or this element that's you can only find it here in this one place, and it can only be mined here, and it's the most rarest element, stone, crystal, whatever, that in on the planet. As far as like the Justice Society goes, they're interesting, but it's funny because they're like, "Oh, we've been here the whole time." The Justice Society's like, "No, you haven't. You just got here." Almost like a soft reboot of the DCU franchise. This movie is just bringing these characters in willy nilly without any real explanation. They're just here. They've been here the whole time. All right. Other annoying things, the kid character. I really did not like the boy. He was quite insufferable throughout the whole movie. He has bad acting. He has bad dialogue scenes. He's really cringe too. The final ending. He has one final scene in near the end of the movie, and it's a big speech, and it's super fucking cringe. Oh, it's so hard to watch. There's no way. The Rock immediately just as he gets resurrected, the Black Adam, he could just speak English, even though the Kondak, the people there, they have their own language. But he was like 2,000 years ago in the past, 4,000, and but he gets resurrected. He just speaks English. He has the mannerisms of a 21st century man. He doesn't even have an accent, which is okay. Okay. Tonally, the movie is a bit confusing about like where they want to place Black Adam. Is he a hero? Is he a villain? Is he even an anti-hero? The film doesn't really want to take that final step into saying that Black Adam is a true villain. It hides behind this moral ambiguity of Black Adam. He kills people in the film, but are these people are bad? So it's morally justified. So it doesn't take that final step into saying that Black Adam will truly do something horrible to people, only to people that deserve it. Though there are scenes where he like goes around just like fodderizing people, like literally killing them, destroying them easily. Lots of scenes like that. In fact, that's where some of the humor comes from, where Black Adam just like doesn't care about killing people. He'll do it brutally, very brutally. But if you get in his way, he'll kill you. He doesn't care about them. There are funny scenes like with other characters going into that. There are some other like good character interactions though. Like I like the characters of Doctor Fate and Hawkman. Doctor Fate is essentially just Doctor Strange. They literally have the same powers, honestly. Cloning and being able to predict the future. They didn't really want to expand his repertoire. I guess he just got introduced and then he just died. He literally died in the movie. But obviously, if you know the history about the helmet, yeah, it's a possession. He doesn't like Kent doesn't seem actually possessed by Naboo, the spear of the helmet. That's like a lore if you don't know about the lore. They don't explain it in the movie really, but so they might change it. That's how it is though, in the comics anyway. But I like their relationship, Hawkman and Doctor Fate. They had history together. It's not really like told. I wanted to see maybe that movie, like the Hawkman Doctor Fate movie, see their history together because they talk about it, but it's like vagueness, lots of vagueness. I like the relationship between Atom Smasher and Cyclone. Atom Smasher is essentially Ant Man. Honestly, carbon copy, basically. Their relationship, they have a good chemistry and connection. Talking to each other. It's almost like them being in this movie is like um, very strange. Like they should have been in another movie. I don't know how else I could say it. I like the tone of them talking to each other. They're not really a big part of anything though. It was more the light shined more on like Hawkman and Doctor Fate more so than anyone else. They're just like supporting characters. That's fine. Overall, The Rock, I think he did a good job portraying Black Adam. He did his best. He's a charismatic guy, The Rock. I consider him sort of a franchise killer, but I think he did okay here. I don't know if there'll ever be a sequel to this, or if he's going to show up in any other DC movies. Who knows, right? But yeah, this movie it was okay. It has everything you can expect from a superhero movie, and there's not much else to it. That's the film, honestly. Again, it's okay. There's not much to say about it. Honestly, there just isn't. So I guess that's gonna be it, you guys. Have a nice night. See ya.